Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome back to She Reads Tarot, everyone. And I am here with a collective reading. And let me go ahead and correct the title. Okay, y'all. I'm with it now. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, but I'm here. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to She Reads Tarot, everyone. I am so happy to be back with you. Happy birthday to everyone who had a birthday this month. I did recently celebrate my birthday this past Saturday on July 18th. And yes, your girl is a Cancer, Queen Cancer Tarot. Okay. Yes, I am. And for everybody who is subscribed to my other channel, Queen Cancer Tarot, you have a gift just for you, from me to you, and you need to collect it before the end of the month. I may extend it out a little bit further, but you can redeem a free one question reading with me, a personal reading. It's a pre recorded message. You just have to send me your questions, and you redeem your. You can redeem that by clicking on the link, and the link is available um, on the post on my main channel, Queen Cancer Tarot. Please go and subscribe if you haven't already. The link to that other channel is in the description box below. And for everybody else who's new to the channel, welcome to the Collective Loves. This is a channel for all 12 signs, okay? Not just Cancers, but all 12 signs. My other channel is primarily for Cancers, but cross watchers are also welcome to the channel. So there's also memberships available on that channel. We have 3 different tiers available, so it's very affordable, you guys. You get free questions of the month, different perks, okay? Free extendeds, all sorts of perks for different tiers. So go and check it out. All right, but let's get started with your reading tonight. We're going to do a collective reading. And I already started with your reading just to get the overall energy. And we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right. So I'm seeing 2 people. Okay. I'm definitely getting an energy of someone who is fighting sleep. Fighting sleep, okay, could be something that you guys are going through right now. Okay. So it's like you're trying to stay up, or there, for some reason you don't want to go to sleep, or something about against sleeping. And this could be a figurative energy. So one thinks of sleeping, they think of perhaps not being vigilant or not paying attention. The Page of Cups can represent one's head is in the clouds. Okay. So not really looking at what's in front of them, kind of looking up. Okay. Not being aware, caught off guard. But that Knight of Wands is one that is stepping in and saying, listen, we can't have any of that being caught off guard type energy going on. So yeah, we're gonna not allow this to happen. Or there could be someone who's keeping you from sleeping. Okay. Again, that is specific energy. So take that how it resonates. But this is just the overall energy. And I wanted to pull a couple of cards to see what the overall energy is. Now, on another level, this could represent someone who is going against what they believe in, going against their dreams, right? Because the Page of Cups, again, it's what you're dreaming of, what you're thinking about. And that Knight of Wands is a bit of rebellious energy, going in a different direction or going your own way, okay? Going your own way. This could also represent not following your dreams, right? Because you're being stubborn, okay? So this could be you, this could be your person. We'll see how this pans out in the reading. Hold on just one moment. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a sip of something warm. Okay, so this could also, you guys, represent someone who is keeping you from going after your dreams. Okay, so I'm just getting an energy of one person thinking about one thing and someone trying to keep them from doing it. I'm just getting that energy, more rebellious than anything. Okay, under the deck, look, we have the Emperor. All right, so that is all about control, all about dominance, all about an ultimatum, all about having soul or dominion or authority over a situation. And we have the Seven of Wands. So there you go. So there's an energy of fighting back, fighting against it, someone who is in defense of some sort of control aspect, someone trying to control what they're doing, control what they're thinking, something to that nature. There's a energy of being on the defense when it comes to this person. You see what I mean? And I'm also getting an energy of someone who is not listening to what your thoughts are. They're not taking into consideration what your feelings are, what you think about things. This could also, again, be someone who's extremely rude, extremely arrogant, very controlling with the Knight of Wands and the Emperor. And they don't have time to listen to what you have to say, right? And I feel like that Seven of Wands is an energy of a way of defense or defending yourself. And this could be an element of you having your head in the clouds, not even really paying attention to what this person is doing or saying, because they're trying to quiet you. They're trying to hush you up. They're trying to get you to simmer down. They're trying to tame you. They're trying to control you. Do you see where I'm going with this? All right, collective. So you're fighting back in a way of not even giving this person your attention. You see what I mean? Look, also under the deck, we have the High Priestess and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting, because this Knight of Pentacles is someone that is there. They don't They take their time. This is an energy of someone that very reliable. The high priestess is an energy of quiet, not saying a word. Also, this is energy of being ascended or elevated, okay? Above, spiritually elevated, above all things that are lower vibrational. This is again all about being on an ascended energy. The Knight of Pentacles is committed. The Knight of Pentacles is patient. The Knight of Pentacles is going to be quiet because they know that they're sitting in a place of just being right. You know what I mean? And you can always tell, you can usually tell when someone is confident in that way because they don't do all of this. And you can usually tell when someone is insecure or when they're in the wrong because they're doing all of that. Okay. So there is that energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, not saying a word at all. So that is the overall energy. So let's see. What is this person's energy? Let's look for the oracle messages behind your person, and then we'll look at your energy. Okay. So we have secrets. Oh, we have another card here. Look at that. What did I tell you? Divine masculine. This is that emperor energy. Listen, controlling. There's an energy of this person. It's almost like they make the rules, but they don't have to follow them. They do what they want to do. They don't have to report. They don't have to tell you things. They can have the secrets, but you have to be completely open with them, telling them everything. You can't keep anything to yourself. But that's not the case here. See, the high priestess here. That is representing someone who's quiet. They're not doing a lot of talking. You know what I mean? Same with that Page of Cups energy. Let's see. Under the deck. Ooh. Interesting. We have reckless love and smecks here. And goodbye. Okay. So this person is keeping some sort of a secret. Okay. This person has secrets. They've done things, and I feel like they've done things recklessly and they have kind of walked away from it. It's like what they do in the dark stays in the dark type energy. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's kind of this person's mentality. It says bad credit, debt, unemployment, and heartbreak here, both under the deck. I'm just getting an energy of not having any credibility, not being able to trust this person with heartbreak here. And then we have sweet talk coming behind. I do feel like this is someone who's a bit of a player. This could be someone that you were married to, but they have secrets. Okay, they had and have secrets. Some you may have found out about, but I feel like there are many things that you don't know about this person, is what I'm getting here. Okay. So this is their overall energy. Now, how does this person see you? How does this person see you, collective? How do they see you? How does this person see the collective? Okay. Very interesting. I just knocked all of the cards everywhere. Not all of them, but a good majority of them. Oh. So we could be here all night, or we could try this again. And I am a big proponent of not being here all night. So let's do this here. Hold on, guys. Hold on while I'm having a earthquake over here with the camera. Just a second. Whoa. Okay, so I shook y'all up a little bit. I will try to hopefully edit this out for you. Okay. I'll try to edit all of that out, you guys. I kind of shook the camera up a little bit. No, I shook the camera up quite a bit. Okay, sorry. So, how does this person see the collective? Okay, so we have wish in the reverse. That's interesting because with that wish, that is 9 of Cups in the upright, but it's in the reverse. You know, for me, it's giving me very smug. It's giving me it's just like a very smug attitude. Okay. It's also someone who's not satisfied, right? Let's see. Like, you never know what this person is. It's like they're not going to show you how they really truly feel. They're going to act in a very smug manner. I feel like this is someone who's narcissistic and controlling because deep down, this person knows that if you knew, if they weren't, you would probably find out secrets and that they've been reckless and hiding things, and you would walk away. They know this because with bad credit and heartbreak here, this person doesn't have any credibility. They know that they will lose all credibility and that you will leave because they know that this will hurt you and they can't come back from this. See, I love you in the reverse. See what I mean? They are being smug and being controlling and arrogant to keep you at a distance. That's why we have that 7 of Wands, okay? And the Emperor here. They're being controlling, they're being arrogant, and they're being this way because they're trying to keep you at a distance. They're trying to turn you off. They're trying to piss you off. They're trying to make you angry, whatever it is that can keep you from getting too close. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the closer you get with the High Priestess here, okay, and the Knight of Pentacles, they know. They know that you are going to intuitively figure out exactly what's going on. They're counting on it. They know this about you. Do you see what I mean? They know this about you. Interesting. Under the deck, and then we'll look at the tarot messages. So we have self-love here. We have thug. Look, shady, and bumping heads. Okay. Mm-hmm. So again, I'm getting selfish. I'm getting narcissist. I know that this person is seeing them as eventually bumping heads with you because they know that they're shady. They know that they have secrets. Do you see what I'm saying? Ultimately, if they are going to be in any kind of relationship with you, which is what it seems like they're wanting, they're going to have to be controlling. They're going to have to be nasty. They're going to have periods where they just kind of rebel. And it seems like for whatever reason, that's why you're in that Page of Cups energy, because it's like out of the blue, this person just wants to act the fool and you don't know why. Do you see what I mean? It's because they know that they have to randomly push you away at various points in time to keep you from finding out certain truths. And that is the only way they can do it. Okay. So their thoughts about you is that they have to keep you at a surface level, because if they don't, you'll get too close. All right. And you'll find out that they've been up to no good here. Okay. And they know that eventually it's going to cause you and this person to bump heads because they've been shady. Period. So, uh-oh. So we have, look, Judgment. I told you, with the Ace of Pentacles. See? See? This is the energy of something that is going to grow and get bigger. The more you look at it, the more you study it, the more you focus on it. They know that there's going to be a reckoning. They know that at some point, your spidey senses are going to kick in and all hell is going to break loose. They know that at some point, this is going to blow up. Do you see what I'm saying? They know. They know it. Under the deck, look, Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. I told you. Look at this, y'all. Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. They know. They know that this is going to be the end of the connection. The more you sit there and, look closely at this situation, they would rather you not pay attention to what they're doing. But I feel like this is the opposite. They're trying to push you away because they don't want you to focus on what they're doing. We have the Two of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You see what I'm saying? They know that you'll cut them off. Okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They know that this will be the end of the connection. Okay? And that's what they're trying to avoid. Now, how do they feel about you? What is this person's feelings towards you, towards the collective? I miss you. Of course they do, because you have walked away. Look, twin flames. They see, I'm getting an energy of they are feeling that somehow they are forever connected to you in a sense, or that they'll forever have this opportunity of trying. Um, I miss you. Um, yeah, they feel as though, at some point you're going to let them back if they just wait long enough. So, look, we have jackass here and under pressure. Interesting here. Anxiety, decisions, and times running out. They know that this is a twin flame situation and not a soul tie connection, honestly. But they feel bad. Um, and it's almost like they don't even really, the only thing that they're worried about is that they're running out of time before you make a decision to walk away forever. They know that it's bound to happen. They're willing to make a fool out of themselves. Yeah, but it's not going to work here. Divine feminine and true colors. So they do. They feel as though you and this person were meant to be together. They're coming out as the divine masculine, and they feel that you are their person. But I also see with true colors, they also know that you're going to see them for who they are. The divine feminine is Empress energy, which is also extremely intuitive. Okay? I'm just saying. They know that you have that mother wit, that intuition. They know that you see them for who they truly are. You know what I mean? But they're under some kind of pressure. And I feel like the pressure is because they know, like I said, eventually with that Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords, you're going to be making that decision. Time is running out because you're eventually going to be leaving anyways. That's a lot of cups and none of them are good and adds up to what, 13? Yeah. Sorry. It's not looking good. Let's look at the tarot. Let's look at the tarot. How do they feel about the collective? How does this person feel about the collective? We're going to call it an arrogant masculine here, right? Um, okay, so we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse with the Devil in the reverse. Interesting, because we had this in the last reading, but they were in the upright. So, interestingly enough, that Queen of Cups in the reverse is someone who's very, very clingy, um, someone who puts in more in the connection than their person does. Now, the Devil in the reverse That's all about taking your independence back, gaining your freedom. Um, yeah, gaining your freedom or independence or being let go from a situation. It also represents releasing something. And the Queen of Cups in the reverse, they feel that at some point you're going to get fed up with them. Just like I said, at some point you're going to get tired of being the only person putting into the situation. They know you're not going to continue allowing them to treat you like, or clown them, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. Um, they know that this is temporary. This is going to wear out. We have the Two of Cups under the deck with the Page of Wands, okay? And the Ten of Wands. I'm telling you, I told you. I told you. I told you. The Two of Cups and the Page of Wands. It's all about trying to get out of this connection because you are fed up. You're fed up. You're over it. It's too much pressure. Once again, under pressure. Time is running out. A decision is about to be made. And the decision is that you want out of this connection. You want out of this union. Okay? I'm telling you right now. So let's see what this person's next move is going to be. What is this person's next move? What is this person's next move? We got kisses here. Okay, I'm not taking all these cards. We have kisses that flew out of the deck. What is their next move? Okay, we'll just take two. And look, twin flames in the reverse and kisses. Twin flames in the reverse. Complementing each other, duality, coupling, balance. Yeah, they're gonna lose it. With kisses, I feel like this is their last attempt of trying to get your attention or trying to love bomb you, right? Trying to love bomb you, giving and receiving affection with twin flames in the reverse. Okay, so I feel like once there is no more feelings, that's when this person is going to come in trying to play like they care or like they miss you or they love you. That's why that is in the reverse. Okay, with wish in the reverse. Do you see? They're being smug. There's an energy of knowing that you're done, knowing that you're over it, and now they're coming in, blowing kisses, being affectionate. I feel like it's gaslighting. I feel like they are, full of it in a way. See, Cupid's arrow under the deck, and we have clock, see? And coffin, y'all. Girl with the snake, there it is. Narcissist with the empath, and not enough, you guys. Okay, that devil energy with addiction. See, that devil energy, it's an energy of it's like they're coming around and mocking you. Cupid's arrow and clock, they know it's a matter of time before, with coffin here, you're done. Before it's over, before they can't come back, before they don't have a chance. So they're trying to gaslight you. They're full of it. It's BS. It's not real affection. Don't trust this person. Okay. Their next actions are to gaslight you. We have the Page of Swords. Okay. Sending communication that, maybe texting you, DMing you. It's not straightforward. You know why? Because you can't trust them because they know it's over. You have the Tower in the reverse, and you have the Queen of Pentacles here, and you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay. All right. Here's what's going to happen. They're going to reach out to you. They're going to send you a text or a DM. It's not going to be sincere, right? Not at all, right? Not sincere at all. With the Knight of Swords in the reverse, it's a very, very arrogant form of communication. But with the Tower in the reverse, they know that there's no coming back. Once they realize that it's over and over, that's when this Knight of Swords energy is going to come out. The arrogance, the nasty communication. Why? With the Queen of Pentacles, this is all about trying to get you to show some emotion or something, even if it's negative. You see what I'm saying? It's like this person is trying to get you to pay them some attention. And so they're acting like a clown, like a jackass. Okay? That's why their card came out. That's why we have the Knight of Wands sitting here while this Page of Cups is like kind of like, I don't know what you're saying. I can't hear you. I don't see you. But they're acting like Rumpelstiltskin. They are going nuts. You see what I'm saying? Because they know that you're done. They know that you're done. Okay? Yeah. Yep. Four of Wands with the Justice card and Temperance here. Okay, with the Seven of Cups. Yeah. It's almost like an energy of really kind of just like backing down. They're not going to really be able to emotionally cope with the fact that you no longer want to be a part of any sort of connection with them. And it's karma. I mean, with the Justice card, again, I feel like it's karma. Okay? Wow. So let's look at your overall energy. Before we close out, we've looked at this person's energy quite a bit. Let's see where the collective is right now. Okay, look at this. So this card went in the reverse. So we have side hustle in the reverse, and we have illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. Eyes wide open, side hustle in the reverse. So you're standing in your truth, and with side hustle in the reverse, I feel like you're sitting in a place where you are not, you're standing in the truth. You're awake to the truth. You're not pretending as though you don't know what's going on with this person. Side hustle in the reverse. This person was shady. I mean, clear as day. And you're also seeing the truth about this person, and you're not standing for it. You're not standing for it. Interesting. So we got married and shocking news under the deck. And we have love child. I'm telling you, this is someone who is married. They're married, or they're keeping someone that they're married to a secret. Um, you know what I mean? And this person is coming towards you, but there is definitely a divine feminine here with true colors. Like the truth is going to come out about this divine feminine. Yeah, you're going to find out that this person is married. That is the secret. It's a huge secret. Okay. They probably also are expecting a child, or this person is going to have a child later in life, or this person has very young children. Okay. Hmm. You are very shocked to find this out about this person, but you are standing in the truth. So you are recognizing, or your eyes are open. You are not standing for being the other person. So I do feel like this person, you're finding out that someone has a committed partner. Okay. They are committed. They are in a committed relationship. See, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. And you want nothing to do with this. See, look, Five of Wands in the reverse with the Empress in the reverse. Listen, you want nothing to do with it. You are not the other person. You are not one to be the other person in the connection. This is an energy of someone who is very much, listen, when the Empress is in the upright, it's all about divine feminine. Okay. And we saw that. We did. In the reverse, this is someone who very, very much insecure in the connection. And the reason why is because they're being made to feel insecure. There's something happening here. There's something happening here. There was some conflict. Definitely, there was some conflict in the past. Someone is trying to avoid conflict, or they're trying to avoid, you're trying to avoid conflict. This is your energy. We have the Knight of Swords versus the King. This is the King of Swords, y'all. Okay, now the King of Swords represents someone who is righteous. I mean, and when I say righteous, I don't mean righteous. I mean someone who has authority. Okay. Someone who has the authority. This can represent the law. This also represents truth. Okay. It's an honest energy. Someone who says what they mean and they mean what they say. Right. Very matter of fact energy. And this is you. You are not about to sit here and be anybody's side hustle. That's not you. You are not about to be in a connection with someone who's married or someone who has very small children. Do you see what I'm saying? Um, mm-mm. Yeah, you're not about to do it. We have the Wheel of Fortune under the deck and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you're a very hard worker. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. I feel like, listen, it's not going to take you any time walking away from a situation or leaving, or you're very quick to leave. I feel like there's also an energy of protecting your finances, your abundance, or your blessings. There's some sort of blessings or something that you work hard for, or you work very hard. There's just an energy of you don't have time to play with nobody. You will leave in a New York minute. You have no problem leaving. Okay. So that's your overall energy. You're not about to sit around and be anybody's side piece. You're not about to be played with. And you're not. How are you seeing this person, collective? How do you see this divine masculine? Up, separation. Okay. Unsure of the future. Okay. Sadness. Look, we got not today in the reverse. Not dealing. See? Not dealing. I told you. Not dealing with the situation. It's now in the reverse. See, you weren't ready to deal with separation, or there's an energy of not ready to face the truth about this person, but you are. You are. There's an energy of you are now. If you weren't then, you are now. Or if you couldn't see it before, you're seeing things now. Wow. Look, love call, hand of cards. They're expressing love. I told you they're reaching out to you. Hand of cards. This is all about being strategic and taking a chance. See, there's an energy of any sort of connection, or if you were to connect with this person, it's like taking a risk. You see this person, or you feel that this person is someone that you can't trust and someone that you're not willing to risk your time or energy with. You see separation. Okay, let's look at the tarot messages here. Tell me about separation and not today in the reverse. It's like you're finally seeing that it's time to go. You know what I mean? It's time to go. The magician here, right? It's time to, manifest, right? Make something happen. And look, we have the Two of Wands, right? This is all about doing something, not just thinking about it or making plans. Your head is no longer up in the clouds. You're no longer sitting here thinking about what to do. You're not going to be sitting vulnerable, waiting on bad news, waiting on that phone call. You know what I'm saying? This person is not going to catch you off guard, is what I'm trying to say. You are about to take things into your own hands. Under the deck, we have the Knight of Cups and the Fool. Look at this. See? You're not about to sit here and go back and forth with this person, playing around, flirting, negotiating, giving this person an opportunity while they make a fool out of you. You see what I'm saying? You are ready to move on to something new. Period. Period. Ten of Swords, you're done. You're not about to sit around and be made a fool out of, a jackass. You know what I'm saying? None of those things. You're not the one. Okay, collective? Not today. I hope you guys enjoyed the message. I will take this into an extended. I will upload the extended on my separate. It's like a separate. What do you call it? Platform called Gumroad. Okay, the link for that platform is in the description box below. And if you are interested in the extended, all of my extendeds are $11.11. All right, so if you're interested, please head over to Gumroad and I will make the link available. It will be in the description box below once I am done recording, and I will see you guys there. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next reading. And we'll do more collective readings like this. And we have August readings coming up very soon. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.